What's going on, Rovers? It's Mr. Shalat back with another video. Today we're going to be looking at PixArt. All right, it's going to be our first time using the app. I'm going to share out my screen here. First, we're going to jump online and we are going to find some images for today's project. So let's take a look. Bigger. Okay, so getting started, we're going to jump online and we're going to find some pictures. All right. You're going to need to find some pictures of some celebrities that you want to merge together. You're also going to be using pictures of yourself that you'll have to take with the iPad. All right. So I'm going to start off today and I'm going to find an image that I want to use. And let's say that I want to use this image here from Family Feud. We're going to use Steve Harvey. All right. So again, I would press and hold on that and hit add to photos. And that's going to save to my camera roll on the iPad. All right. And then I want to find another picture of a different celebrity or yourself, okay? Because for this project, you're going to use a picture of yourself as well. And you're going to find a picture of a celebrity that you want to merge into the picture. All right, so here I have this picture of Steve Harvey, and now I want to add a secondary celebrity. So we're going to find one online here. And let's say I go with Kanye West. Now, when we look at the picture of Steve Harvey, okay, it's almost down to his mid thighs. Okay, so when you're looking at the image here, it comes down to about his mid thigh. So you're going to have to find an image that's either a full body or that comes down to the mid thigh of the person that you're looking for. All right. So when I'm looking for images here of, let's say, Kanye West, all right, here's a nice picture of him looking straight forward, and I'll be able to get all the way down to his mid thigh out of this picture. So it's important when you're looking for pictures, if the person's looking to the right, then you need to find an image that the celebrity's looking to the right. Or if you're taking a picture of yourself, you got to try and match the pose to fit the picture. All right. This particular image, you can see that he's looking straight forward. So this is going to be a good image for our project today. All right. So again, I press and hold on the image. All right. And then I hit add to photos. Okay. When you're looking for images, okay, your best bet is to look for large images. All right, so at the top, when you're looking under here, all right, and you come across and it says tools, if I tap on tools, it reveals a sub menu here. And right here under size, you can set that to large images. You don't want to use anything too small. We know when we take a small image and we stretch it, okay, it ends up looking really pixelated. So if you want to eliminate all of the bad choices from your search engine, all right, you want to make sure you're searching for large images. All right, these I kind of already had preloaded up, and I know that they're good images, but when you're searching, okay, regardless of what it is you're going to be typing in up top, I would click on tools and then change your images to large to make sure that you're finding good quality images, okay? If you find anything too low resolution, it's really not going to work for the project. All right, so we have our two images here. I'm not sure if I saved this one yet, so let me add the photos. All right, so now they're both saved. We go to the home screen of my iPad here. I'm going to open up my graphics class, and we're going to be loading up today PixArt. So I'll go ahead and click on PixArt. When the app loads up, at the bottom of the screen, there's a big plus sign, okay? This purple plus down here at the bottom. That's what I'm going to click on, right? And that's going to bring up your camera roll. So all the images that you have currently saved on your camera roll, those images are going to pop up. Okay, here I have my picture of Steve Harvey and I have my picture of Kanye. All right, I actually have two pictures of Kanye, so I could go in and delete one of those off my camera roll. I don't need them both. All right, but I'll go ahead and select the picture. All right, now what we have to do is we have to crop out the background. We only want to keep Kanye. We don't want the red carpet that he's currently standing on. All right. So to do that, what you're going to do is at the bottom, you're going to see an icon here with scissors. It says Cutout. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and select that icon. All right. And it wants me to select something. All right. At this point, I could press and drag with my finger. All right. And it gives me this outline of the person that I want to get. All right. I'm going to back that up because that wasn't that good of a job. All right. Now I could go around and select it with my finger and actually crop this out. When you select an image that has a difficult background, maybe a lot of background noise, maybe there's a lot of people in the picture, okay, or maybe they're outside and there's cars and things that are going on out in public, not necessarily like a nice red carpet would be where there's not a whole lot going on behind him. All right. Well, if I click on select, you'll notice here there's a couple different choices and it knows kind of what you're looking for. So if I only wanted his head, it would only probably just select his head. But in this case, I want to select the person. So if I click on person, PixArt will analyze the picture and you'll notice it selects him automatically. All right. Now, it doesn't do it perfect every time. So what you have to do after it has selected the image, you can pinch to zoom and zoom in there and make sure that it didn't miss any parts of your picture. All right. And what I want to focus on is down here by his shoes. Okay. Those Yeezys that he's wearing. Okay. It didn't get all of the picture. So when we look at this, we could still see that this is white here. All right. And we want to make sure that becomes part of our selection. If I just come in with my finger, I could paint some more red in there for our selection. Make sure I get all of his shoe. Okay. And I'll pinch out and we'll zoom in on the other shoe. Okay. All I'm doing is pinching with my fingers. Okay. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And that's going to zoom you in and zoom you out. Okay. So I'll come in here and paint the rest of his shoe because it didn't pick it up that well with that white floor that he's standing on. I want to make sure I paint all of that in. All right. We can pinch out. Okay. If there's any areas that it's missing, you can go ahead and fill those in. All right. Also, if it's painted any areas that you didn't necessarily want, you can get rid of those. So let's see if we can find an area where it messed up. Whoops. Okay. So right here. Okay, he's wearing this black pant leg. All right. And then unfortunately, it picked up some of this A over here because that's black. It didn't necessarily determine that was the end of the picture. So what you got to do is at the bottom, there's an eraser. Okay, I'll mouse over it here, right there. So we'll select the eraser, and now we can come in and, clean that part of the image up. Okay, so anywhere that we had a little extra, we can erase that. Okay. So you want to pinch in, make sure every image is going to be it's going to be different. You're not going to have this exact image. So when you're looking at your image, it will mess up. Okay. So you want to zoom in, and I probably could spend some more time here and finding other errors. Okay. Because right here we have, a little bit of red that I didn't want there. All right. You really want to pinch in and zoom. The more time you spend on your image, the end product's going to look that much better. Okay. So at this point, he looks good. I can top right hand corner up here, I'm going to click on the word save. All right. And there he is cropped. Okay. All cropped out. Perfect. I can click next again. All right. And it asks me, what do you want to do with this? In this case, we want to save this to our camera roll. So the second icon there where it says photos, okay, you would tap on photos and it says save to photos. So now we have the picture from Google of Kanye, but we also now have the picture of him all cropped out where he's going to have that transparent background, right? So we're done. And we can get out of this. You might see ads and stuff, but we want to get back to our original screen here. We'll go down and hit the plus button. Okay. We can see Kanye's over here by himself. Okay. I'm not going to click on it just yet, but I will select Steve Harvey. So I'm going to select the Steve Harvey photo. All right. Looking good. All right. And now I'm going to bring Kanye in. All right. So at the bottom, it says add photo. So I'll hit add photo. I will select Kanye. Okay. If you had multiple photos, you could bring them in at the same time, but right now I'm just selecting the one. At top right hand corner, I'm going to click on add. Okay. And there's our picture of Kanye. Now, again, we could tap, do a little bit of erasing here. Anywhere that it messed up, you're going to want to pinch in and zoom. Clean that up a little bit. Come down to his sneaker here. Make sure that's painted all red. But we really don't have to spend that much time on his shoes because this particular image, um, we're not going to end up using the shoes. So here's our picture of Kanye. All right. And I can make him as big as Steve Harvey. Okay. You want to get them kind of set up the same size. Now, what I tell people is you want to try and get their head to be the same size. So Kanye's head needs to be about the same size, and then I could stick him over here, or I could stick him over here. We'll stick him over here on this side. This will look good. There we go. All right. Now, if you had to do any type of adjustments, okay, at the bottom, there are some different effects that you can choose. So if I come down here to adjust, okay, you can adjust the brightness of him. This picture was taken in the studio, so I might need to brighten it up a little more. So I can brighten him up or I can darken the image. You're going to adjust this slider until you get what you feel is correct. All right. You'd hit apply. All right. Click next. Save that to your photos. And then that would be your submission. Okay. So what you're going to do for the project, and let me stop sharing my screen here, is you're going to do 3 photos. Okay. You're going to do 2 celebrity merges where you pick one celebrity and put them with another celebrity. You're going to bring 2 people together. All right. You're going to do that twice. And then the third image is going to be you going in with the celebrity. So you're going to have to take your picture. My suggestion is either do it outside or do it in a well-lit room in your house. Don't do it in a poor lit room because you'll come across very pixelated. All right. So get against a nice solid color wall. Okay. It could even be a door in your house, something that's all one color. So a solid color wall doesn't have to be white. Okay. But white or a light color would work best. Have someone take the picture for you. This is not something where you're going to be able to, take a selfie for. All right. So in order for this to work, you're going to have to make your pose look like the picture. If the person that you're merging yourself with is looking off to the right, then you need to make sure you're looking off to the right. Okay. So for the project, you're going to find some images off of Google. All right. Take some pictures with your iPad and merge them all together. Final project, you're submitting 3 pictures. Okay. 2 of them will be celebrity merges with other celebrities. And the third one will be a celebrity merge with you and the celebrity of your choice. Please pick different celebrities. Don't use the same celebrity for all 3 pictures. Okay. If you have questions, please reach out to me and I will talk to you soon. Take care, Rovers.